I'm Jim Cramer, and welcome to my world.
You need to get in the game.
Firms are going to go out of business, and he's nuts. They're nuts. They know nothing.
I always like to say there's a bull market somewhere, and I promise
Mad money. You can't afford to miss it.
And later, ready for takeoff? The stock of this online travel company is up more than 250% in the last 12 months. And 42% of its 22 million subscribers are planning to book more travel in 2011. Will this translate into even more gains? Find out in Cramer's exclusive with the CEO of Travelzoo. All coming up on Mad Money.
Even on a good day like today, we still got to take a cautious approach to the market. Cautious, but also opportunistic. That's why in the wake of a huge sell-off like we had this week, I like to pick among the rubble, looking through the stocks that have been absolutely hammered, find some bargains. You know what, we might just have that in Travelzoo, TZOO, an online planning, lead generation, and local deal provider. Travelzoo's taken a nasty beating this week. It's down more than 22% since its high at the end of January for a reported quarter that many investors deem disappointing. So why on earth am I highlighting a travel stock now with higher oil prices seeming almost certainly to put a damper on international travel this year? Because Travelzoo isn't just another travel company. First of all, the company doesn't book any travel reservations like a Priceline or Orbitz Expedia. It publishes deals for its fairly wealthy subscriber base, generates income based on fixed-fee advertising. It also got a new service, pretty exciting. Let subscribers buy vouchers for deals from local businesses. That sounds like Groupon, right? This social media story everybody's salivating over that could be worth north of $15 billion. Travelzoo has a market cap of less than $650 million. That's intriguing, isn't it? Maybe a game changer for a game-changing company. All that said, Travelzoo's got a lot of haters, high haters. Huge short position in the stock. 20% of the float is short. Plus, it's still a high flyer. And I, too, have been a little dubious about the valuation. But the growth rate is there. So maybe it's not as expensive as it seems. Let's find out. Is Travelzoo actually a bargain? Let's talk to Chris Loughlin, Travelzoo CEO. Find out more about this company and its prospects. Mr. Loughlin, welcome to Mad Money. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Now, I want to get right to the bottom of how people get things confused. You're not a company that they like OpenTable or like Expedia where you're a reservation company. You're offering compelling deals that are written in copy form like Groupon for all over the world, right?
Yeah, actually, Jim, we've been doing it since 1998, right. And we have a team of deal experts, 250 people. They're ex-journalists, they're researchers, they're talking with travel companies or entertainment companies, and then we publish the deal on our site. We have 22 million people around the world. Bang, deal goes out. Let me tell you about one deal.
Okay. In the Dublin Ritz-Carlton?
No, this
I almost took it when I was doing the research on the show.
That is it. That's an incredible deal. DC this morning, we published a deal, $179 each way to London on British Airways. You can't get that deal anywhere else. You only get it through Travelzoo. And that's really the essence of what we're talking about. What are we doing there? We're helping British Airways with their load factors. We're giving consumers a great deal, and that's how we instill this loyal following. So I mean, it's a win-win-win.
Okay, but now you got to explain to people, if you don't take the ticket or don't get some VIG, so to speak, how are you making money off those customers?
Well, what we'll do is we'll charge British Airways an advertising fee, but no amount of money will force us to publish a deal. In the last 12 years, we never published a credit card deal. We never published a deal that just wasn't good for consumers. You know, it's all about concrete, honest, real deals and deals we want. Here's another deal for you, and I've actually got it for you now. I left the office in Midtown about 2 hours ago. Okay. 3,800 people said they were going whale watching. Now I brought you 4 of those, so when you're in California, you can go whale watching with whoever you like. I looked on my phone just a few minutes ago. Now 4,400 people have booked that.
All right, just this, off of this today.
Yeah, that's $100,000 in the last 24 hours in gross revenue from that, and that's purely incremental.
Now, how do you? You talk about these people's customers. Obviously, you have to acquire customers. Is that the way should we look at the cost of getting a customer, the customer acquisition, versus what you can get out of a customer for a lifetime? Is that the way we should measure your company?
No, that's how one of the analysts covering us does measure our company.
See, I thought that was a legitimate way because you make a lot of money per customer.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. And you know, with the introduction of local deals, we were sitting around $6.50 pre-local deals. Right. With local deals, we've added almost $10 per subscriber in Los Angeles. So if we're saying the revenues in 2010 were $112 million, million, then we have the opportunity to double the size of the business.
But you've got to explain what local deals mean, because unless you're in Groupon, you won't realize.
Yes.
Go describe. I go to your site. I'm in LA. What do I see?
Well, LA, you're going to get that whale watching.
This is the
but
whale
I've got a
watching.
beauty for you here. Okay, we're all about quality.
All right.
Four Seasons, San Francisco, dinner for two. You want to join me next week? $99. I got you 4 seats. It's $99.
Really?
$99.
Am I booked already?
You're booked in.
Geez,
It's
I
got
got to
your
do a
name on.
show.
I got the French.
I was going to go to Salesforce.com's here.
No,
if
no, no.
Salesforce.com was out there, I'd take that San Francisco deal.
I've got the French room in Dallas. You've ever heard of the French room in Dallas?
Well,
I mean,
I've obviously got to find out about it.
So,
all right. Now, you got the good deal. So now you got
These
the
are for
chance
you.
to
They've got your
publicize,
name
and I
on.
appreciate that. And I'm going to go to all those places, obviously, because I'm a world traveler. Now, people were saying to me on the quarter, your subscription growth slowed to just 1% quarter over quarter, and we should be concerned that growth is slowing. So now, I mean, look, we've got these exciting deals, but we also have to answer that question, right?
Yeah, it's not a trend. Okay, what we did in Q4 is we slowed down in marketing in general across our search.
Why?
Because we were investing in local deals, and we're a company that likes to deliver on the numbers. We consistently deliver on the numbers. We beat EPS. We beat.
Yes, you did.
We beat, and we met the revenue.
Yeah,
okay?
but why do
But
we
if-
like revenues to be ramping when we get young growth
Yes.
companies, and you're still young?
Yes,
we
yes.
like the sales numbers to be killing the street.
Well, revenues accelerated quarter over quarter.
Okay.
We met our internal targets.
Right.
We don't want to run this company to measure to the street.
No, you
we do,
shouldn't.
We do.
I don't even know if you should give guidance, frankly.
No, well, we don't give guidance.
Well, I mean, like, I don't think there should have been people who said, well, the analysts come
The
up with
analysts
number.
give guidance,
The analysts
right?
come
The
up with
analysts give
numbers.
guidance. But you know what? We beat them. So we're more than happy internally. It is a growth story, and it's a very exciting opportunity.
Here's the way I look at it. When I saw the local deals, I realized that you are a potential to be the next Groupon, which, you're actually pre-Groupon, and therefore the company could be worth much more than what it's selling for. And that's the way we should look at your company.
Yeah, I think that you
I
can
like
look
the
at
deals
that.
too, though. Like
yeah,
the
you've
deals
got
too.
the local deals, but you've got the travel deals, you've got British Airways,
Well,
you've got Carnival, you've got the lot.
I think you got an interesting story. How about that? This is Chris Loughlin. He's Travelzoo CEO. I got to get to San Francisco. I got to get to France. I got the French. Yeah, I'm going to
It's Dallas. In
Dallas. The
But
French.
I can get you to France too.
I'll take it. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Take
Great
care.
to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Mad Money's back after the break.